Black walnut's the healthiest food for your brain, and they're free. No, that's not a black walnut, just something weird I found on a tree. English walnut, black walnut, hickory nut. Good for you, and oh, they taste so good. Once you go black, you don't want to go back. Yeah, they might make a mess all over your sidewalk, and cleaning them is a pain in the butt, but wow, the health benefits are awesome. And the rock-hard shells of the northern nuts seal in all the goodness so they're not oxidized. You crack them when you eat them. And they'll keep for a long time. These ones here are from 3 years ago. Not only do the roots go really deep to get nutrients others can't get at, but also they got a great omega-3 to 6 ratio for making feel-good hormones, and they also got tryptophan without the competing amino acids like animal products have. So you can make more feel-good hormones and feel great like me. And they even look like a brain. God made things look like what they heal and help. So let's get right down to the dirty work. And some people will find a spot off to the side and run these over with their car. It makes quite a mess, though. I like to just let them soften up in a bag with water in it, and then they just peel apart like you wouldn't believe. Get a bag with right next to it with garbage, and then get a bag with or a bin, throw them in there. With the car method, you don't have to wait for them to soften up in a bag with a little water in the bag. Peeling them is hard on the gloves, and you don't want black hands, so wear a couple layers or put cotton gloves over these. So the ones that are still hard, I'll leave in the bag, and I'll seal it up with a little more water so they soften up and deteriorate. Throw your scraps away off to the side because they'll kill some other plants. You know, that's a small batch. I had like 60 gallons after they hauled and shucked and dried like 3 years ago. Different trees have different flavors and different nutrients. The big ones taste the best. Some people will use the shell to get rid of parasites. You can look that stuff up if you want to save some of it. You can also dry out some of the shells if you like to go fishing. They'll pull up earthworms out of the ground. They irritate them and they'll come to the surface if you put them in some water. But dry them and then do that. There's methods for it. Oh, river or lake is the best place to wash them. We just had a whole bunch of rain, so nobody's crossing this ford. And I do have to admit, the ones that I tried picking off the tree early, just molded. They didn't deteriorate. Try not to smell mold if there is mold around. And I'm just doing this small batch so you guys can get started, see what's going on with it. I'm going to collect way more and have a big batch this year. So beat them around against each other really good. You know, if you got a big batch, you can use a 2x4 and just stir it around, or a big stick, and it works great. Rinse them 4 or 5 times, 6 times till the water comes out decent, and then they're good. For the first few days, they will stain the cement floor or wherever you put them, so put down a tarp or something. And it'll take about 2 to 4 weeks to dry them, shake them, or crack them. You'll be able to tell. And the squirrels and mice will steal them from you while you're drying them or storing them. So use a wire cage if you want to, or a thick plastic bin. They'll eat through the thin ones. And once they start drying out a little bit, an extreme temperature change can crack the shell, especially with hickory nuts. And now you know why I'm Professor Walnut.